oha-neru! Happy Easter Sunday, y'all. Fair warning in advance. I consumed a criminal amount of Easter egg chocolate, and I can feel myself bouncing off the walls. Seriously, I didn't know that it was going to be so sweet, because it just tasted like regular chocolate. So I ate a bunch of the small eggs, and now I can feel myself bouncing off the walls. We are not going to bed early. We're never making it to bed. oha-neru! Hello! Hi! Neru! Finally, I caught a stream. Your voice is very cute. Oh, thank you very much, Video Soul. Hello, I'm glad that you could make it. Yeah, thank you. Is it embarrassing to eat Easter chocolates when you're not actually the target group for it? It's fine, right? Because people are out here saying, "Oh, once you're past middle school, you shouldn't eat the Easter bunny chocolates and the Easter egg chocolates. Leave them for the actual children." Well, I'm not stealing it out of your hands. There's enough to go around for everybody, so let me have some. I think I had too much, but let me have some. They're wrong. Chocolate is for everyone. You know? And besides, if chocolate's only for children, then how come the adults are the ones that have the money to buy it? Huh? You sound like that German kid saying yippee? 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 Yeah! Yeah! Unless you're outrunning kids trying to find hidden chocolate eggs and taking them all for yourself. I could outrun a kid. I would outrun kids. But I mean, I could, but I wouldn't, because that's not a nice thing to do, but I could. I would beat a toddler. I would beat all the toddlers in the Easter egg hunts. Just so y'all know. There's enough to go around for everybody. There's enough chocolate for everybody. There's still some left. I think. There's still some left. We made gift baskets. Not baskets, but gift bags to give away. And I think we bought too much because there's still a bunch in my fridge. So I'm going to probably... See, I could do the smart thing and give it away. Just give more away and repack the bags. Or I could do the fun thing and eat them all myself. And suffer whatever comes of that. oha-neru! Hi! Hi, Ryan! Hi! I don't like the eggs that are catfish eggs. You think they're big, but it's just a shell, and then on the inside, it's only half filled. Does that make sense? It's like a catfish. It's like those bags of chips that are half full. That's a big bag of chips, and half of it is full of air. It's a catfish. It's fake. I want to get more candy, but you guys know Peeps? The bunny-shaped marshmallows? Yeah, my mom made some of them. When I was younger, my mom made some of them and then dipped them in my mom brought some of them and then dipped them in chocolate and sprinkles, and that was like the crack cocaine. Yeah, that was very addictive. That was very addictive. I saw Dad's Easter egg hunt where his beer cans were hidden. No, no way. Well, at least he has a reason to hunt for the eggs now. You know? Cause if it was just regular chocolate, then most adults would be like, "Oh well, I could sit it out." If it's beer, bro's going to be running for it. Bro's going to be zooming for it. My mom bought them. My mom bought them, but she said they were too plain, so she put the chocolate dip on them. Cause we were hosting a party on that year. Hi, hello, Siggy. Hi. I take chocolate over beer. To me, all alcohols have like a really bad aftertaste. And someone's going to be like, "Oh, you just haven't tried the right one yet." I mean, I've only tried some at like family. You know when your parents are drinking and they let you have a little bit. Yeah, I took a sip of, I think, beer. Was it beer? And then I went to throw up because it was really bad for me. I'm weak. Happy birthday? It's not my birthday, it's Easter. It's Easter. It's not my birthday yet. Or maybe I just have a low tolerance for things that are bitter or have a bad aftertaste. Like medicine. Cough syrup, like the ones for kids that are sweet at the beginning and then have like the nasty aftertaste at the end. I had to drink water first and then hold my nose, take it, and then drink a bunch of water afterwards just to get like a sip down. So I'm not the strongest. I'm not the strongest. Happy birthday. Birthday. Let's go. It's someone's birthday. It's always someone's birthday somewhere. Oh, that sounds like the thing that middle-aged women say. It's always happy hour somewhere. Actually, do women say that or men? I don't know. I've seen it on one of those signboards, like the signboards that you decorate your house with, and I feel like only women buy those things, like the ones with cursive font and like the sayings like live, laugh, love. I feel like that's for a very specific group of people. Like I have never seen anyone that's like my age buy one. Live, laugh, love. Eat, sleep, repeat. Eat, sleep, repeat. Eat, sleep, repeat is like the guy version of live, laugh, love. I've seen eat, sleep, repeat on like some guy's tourist shirt. You know, like those tourist shirts that say like "I love New York." Yeah, eat, sleep, repeat. It's probably like the common saying after that. Eat, sleep, variable, repeat. It's like the keep calm and do something. You know, like before K-pop was a thing, you have people posting keep calm and stand one direction or whatever. Keep calm and stand one direction. Yeah, like the ones with the crown. Like people would make edits of that. I'm about to level up and you look like just enough XP. That one's... I can't tell if that one's cringe or like the perfect amount of cringe and funny. Like so cringe that it becomes funny. I would see. I would print that on a shirt if I knew how to print shirts. I would print that one on a shirt. Eat, cunny, sleep. True, true, so true. I'm about to level up, and you. Oh, that sounds like the emo sayings like, oh, I can only be nice to one person a day. Today's not your day, or tomorrow. That's a paraphrase, but I remember seeing that quote around everywhere. Like on edgy Tumblr teenager ass blogs. My way of life. It's the superior way of life. Man, oh, tomorrow is April Fool's, isn't it? Tomorrow is April Fool's. But see, I never got to experience an April Fool's in school because we have technically almost the whole week off, like Holy Week. But there is always someone causing problems on April Fool's Day. There's always problems caused on April Fool's Day. I know that some kids went back to school just to play a prank, just to like set up a prank. But that takes so much dedication. Like, why would I go into school when I have a day with no school? Also, I wanted to go and buy another phone stand thing so that I don't have to use various methods to keep it at a readable height. But because I forgot that today all the shops will be closed, so I'll wait. Or I could use Amazon, but that's kind of a waste for something so small. Eat, money, sleep, repeat. As long as you don't eat the money. I'm more looking forward to what websites or games have for April Fool's fun. I saw on, like a bunch of gacha games will make your game into a dating sim. Like for April Fool's Day, they'll just release like fake promotional videos like, oh, we're making a dating game spin-off of this. And I got by it. When I was younger. I was so excited. I was like, wow, we're finally getting more content. This is great. And then I checked the day again. Oh, okay, never mind. My bad. Imagine telling your wife that you want a divorce on April Fool's Day. Imagine, like, I don't know why I thought of that, but I always think, like, imagine something really good or really bad actually happening on April Fool's Day, and like nobody believes you because they're like, oh haha, good joke, you got me, but you're not joking. It's not a joke. None of it is a joke. I mean, imagine finding out that you're pregnant on April Fool's Day. Nobody's gonna believe you. Well, I mean, no matter what it is, I guess you can just wait one more day to announce it. It's not that important that you have to announce it on April Fool's itself. Also, why do so many VTubers post fake graduation announcements on April Fool's Day? Why do so many VTubers post fake retirement announcements on on April Fool's Day. Or maybe I'm too gullible. But what if it wasn't a joke though? What if it wasn't a joke? But it has to be a joke. Like nobody does that intentional. Nobody sets a date to like graduate and retire without considering that, oh, maybe the 1st of April isn't the best time to post this notice. Maybe not. The thing I hate the most is when game companies do cool games and you know they're fake, but it's like an amazing idea. Exactly! Like, why does this spin-off April Fool's game sound more fun than the main game? Why am I more excited for that than for the main game updates? I wish they were real. I wish they were real. But they're not. And that's the crappy bit. That's the crappy bit. Like you know it's a bit, but you wish it was real. I think Granblue is doing the Sanrio collab thing again. Granblue collab with Sun X challenge. Hey, if I can't date Dazzy in the Pal World dating sim, why would they even make it? Hey, isn't that a furry game? That's a furry game. Hey, no. No. No way. Yeah, Pochaku today. I like how the Sanrio characters are now canonized to the Granblue universe. Like, yeah, sure, whatever. We have Pom Pom Purin. With Pom Pom Purin as a summon. Sure, whatever. Go nuts. Go crazy. What did I join? A live stream. Happy Easter. I'm bnuy. I'm bunny. When she says she knows a spot and takes you to Hello Kitty Land. Hello Kitty World in Percival's Kingdom. Okay, so the funny thing about Granblue, right, is that so you guys know Joan of Arc, the girl who fought and then heard the voice of God. So basically she exists as a gacha unit in this game, which is not new. I mean, freaking Fate Grand Order did that too. It's not new or anything. But so the god in Granblue's universe is a dragon. So they just replace the mentions of the voice of God with the voice of the dragon in freaking Granblue. Like I was aware of the story before I played her story, obviously. Because, like, how do you not know Joan of Arc? And I was like, oh, I wonder how they're going to interpret her story. And when I saw the freaking dragon speaking to her, I lost my marbles. They just gave a cutscene of the dragon in like light speaking to her and telling her to fight. They just replaced God with the dragon. Jan exists in every game almost. What is with... Okay, gacha companies are weirdly fascinated with Joan of Arc and Alice in Wonderland. Have you guys noticed it too? Alice in Wonderland is a crazy common theme for like characters or like lolis. Like the token loli, if it's like fantasy related. There's at least one that's gonna be Alice in Wonderland beast. Yo! Hi! Hi, Mochi. Hi. I wish that they took inspiration from more of the out there legends and myths. Like We have enough. We have enough Joan of Arc already. Let me have my slime waifu, Lady of the Lake. Like, imagine, Lady of the Lake, slime girl, except she's just water. She's just freaking water. Alice is pretty popular in JP, with a lot of fan art or characters centered around her. I mean, Alice in Wonderland is a pretty cool story, but, like, does it always have to be Alice? Does it always have to be Alice? I also like... I don't know, there's a lot of other good lolis in fairy tales. Like, Riding Hood. My feeling when I throw myself... My feeling when I throw myself into the lake, and I don't get a beautiful woman coming out of there to save me, and I just freaking drown and die. I guess my heart was not worthy enough. My heart was not worthy enough. It's a skill issue. It's all me. It's all me. I like the Excalibur myth too. I think King Arthur mythology is actually probably one of the coolest things. Probably one of the coolest mythologies. Also Romance of the Three Kingdoms, but that's more like Asian than Western. I want to when I'm so rizless that I have to find women in the lake. I gotta go find women in the river. Not by the river, just straight up in the river. Just throw myself in. Though King Arthur myths have weird amounts of NTR, right? Yeah. Yeah, for some reason. I think it's to show the corruptibility of mankind or something like that, but it's weird. Because, like, why are you as King Arthur's best friend? Why are you as King Arthur's best friend stealing his wife and making a baby with her? Death. Death penalty. Your shoes are untied. Joke's on you. I'm bare feet. I mean, I'm at home. Obviously, I'm gonna be bare feet. Yeah. I know that a lot of games these days are like taking inspiration from like futuristic stuff. Like Blue Archive, on one hand, is more... Blue Archive and Nike are more like futuristic games. But I want more fantasy gacha. I've never forgiven Crunchyroll for shutting down Precon, by the way. RIP to Precon. Oh, today was Pekarine's birthday. Yeah, Precon was pretty base because I feel like a lot of new gachas, they prefer the sci-fi or the futuristic aesthetic, and they're like steering away from the classics. They're steering away from the stuff that I really like. The Blue Archive outfits are really hot, but at the same time, they make a lot of dangerous fan art. I have to like speed scroll my Twitter so that I don't get flashbang with any of it. But the girls are very cute. The girls are very cute. I love Kisaki. Is she released yet? Like the one with like dark blue hair and blue eyes. She was wearing like a Chinese dress or something like that. She was really cute, but I don't know if that was like a leak of a future character or she actually got released. I don't know. On one hand, I like the futuristic stuff too. Like Honkai Star Rail and stuff. I think they're going for more the futuristic aesthetic. But like fantasy just makes things look cool. You know? Fantasy just makes things look cool. I don't know. I would rather be a swordsman than a lightsaber user or whatever. But I guess it's good that there are so many games out there now. Like you're bound to find something you like eventually. You're bound to find something you like. Yeah. Oh, but honestly speaking, I wish there were, above everything else, I wish there were more games that didn't have like microtransactions or gacha. Like sometimes I just want to play the game for the sake of the game, you know? And not have to be like, oh, if you complete the battle pass, you can get this one character and this one skin and everything else. I don't want to play like that. I just want to play the game and have fun in itself. My favorite fantasy character is Hyper Competent Swordsman. I'm trying to think of one. And I hate that the first one I thought about was Kirito from Sword Art Online. I hate that was the first one I thought about. There must be better examples. But my mind just jumped to that straight away. I think it's cause like I read a lot of storybooks when I was younger. So obviously I'm more used to seeing like fantasy stuff and thinking fantasy stuff is cool. But everything is, I don't know, some art styles are like good for different things. Some art styles suit different games. Like I can't picture Grand Blue's art style being used for like a super sci-fi game. Sword Art Online gave me a weird vibe. So I couldn't like watch it through. It just gave me a weird vibe. Because I don't know. I just couldn't really get into it when I was younger. And then I saw a bunch of people crapping on it. So it looks like I made the right choice not to watch. We have mechas in GBF and they are canon. Well, we have a lot of things in GBF. There's a lot of like crazy stuff going on. I can't believe that my favorite media franchise now has like 3 games. Like we have the original, obviously the gacha, and then we have the fighting game versus, and then we have the RPG. It's an RPG, right? Reeling. I can't believe that my favorite franchise is getting so much new content. I am truly blessed. The gacha will have like 10 more years of life? Ryan, the gacha was going to be alive for that long. The 35-year-old women in Japan do not play about their PNG husbands. They just have to release one new Sandalphon or Percival unit, and then they have enough money to do anniversary for the next year. He wants players' children to play too. Oh no, don't get them hooked on Gamba. Don't get them hooked on Gamba from an early age. No way. No way. Do 35-year-old women really be playing gacha? Well, they have the money to spend on gacha, for one. They have like if you think about like the average teenager or like 20-year-old, I don't think they have the money to like pull until Spark. In many cases, you gotta have like an actual job. You gotta have an actual job in order to whale out. Like when I saw player surveys, surprisingly a large amount of people were in like their 30s or their 40s even. And like I only saw 1 or 2 comments from people in their teen years. So yeah. Homestay life game. No, I mean, it would be a good game. It would be a good game if you were a stay-at-home mom. Gotta put the baby to sleep and then after that do my dailies. Are there any other... I mean, I don't think Grand Blue is that popular in the West. Like, when I go to conventions, I never see any merch of it. But maybe it's popular in other places. But are there any, like, gacha games or, like, anime series that are actually popular with girls over here? Or, like, outside of Asia? It's getting there now. Yeah, but Versus just drew in all the boys. Versus the new Versus players. The new Versus players are just playing for UL feet and Narmaya boobies. Genshin has like an equal amount of girls and boys into it, I think. Like you see a lot of appreciation for both the girl and the boy characters. So I think it's equal, but Genshin is crazy popular. You're right. Genshin is really popular with the girls too. Hetalia. Isn't that the one where countries were humans? And then they ship countries together? You mean that Hetalia? Huh? Wow. I mean, I can see why it'll appeal to girls. You know when girls say "hear me out," right? When girls say "hear me out" on this character, there's a difference between the things that girls and boys say "hear me out" on. Like guys are like "hear me out," and it's just like, I don't know, a Lamia wife, like a normal cute lady with like a snake bottom half. And then girls say "hear me out," and it's something like the freaking MS Paint Clippy mascot. It's actually insane. So I can believe that girls would be into anthropomorphized countries. I can believe. If you think about it, Hetalia was just the Poland ball for girls. Hetalia was just a Poland ball for girls. I know Mystic Messenger was a thing. Like that one game where they pretend to text you on your phone. Like the guys pretend to text you on your phone, and then you have to wake up to answer their text. If not, you can't progress the story. Hello, Easter egg delivery. Yeah, I don't have an Easter egg emote, so I just use the egg emote. But I feel like that's kind of cursed. I feel like using the egg emote. Like, I feel like using the egg emote has a different meaning when I say eggs in bio. No, don't have the one with the chick popping out. I can't eat that egg. How am I supposed to crunch on that egg without feeling guilt? Huh? There's no way. My girlfriend played it, got tiresome, and also needed a lot of microtransactions. Yeah, well, a lot of mobile games are that way. You need a bunch of microtransactions to proceed. That was that one game, I think, that I installed on my mommy's phone without permission. It was called like Episode or something. So it was like visual novels that pay-gated, like literally paywall. Like they wouldn't allow you to make options to choose the good options unless you had like enough paid currency to make the good options. It was such a scam. Like imagine the choices are like, oh, this girl asks you, do you want to eat with us? And then the free option is, ew, no, you're disgusting. And the 20 diamond option is, oh yes, I would love to. So it basically locks you into being like a horrible person just because I don't want to pay money for it. Visual novels but paywall are truly one of the worst mobile game ideas anyone has ever had. Like, I mean, I'm like now I'm willing to pay for the game. I'll pay for the game, but don't like make me pay more money just to do like little things in the game. You know, I can pay for the game once, and that's it. And if you want any money out of me after that, you have to like make some really good DLC. Option to invite someone for dinner, paywall to simulate paying in the restaurant in real life. Real. This game is getting a little too realistic. Yeah, they just wanted to simulate. They just wanted to simulate the real experience. True. VNs for mobile just sound like enough of a terrible idea already. Well, the thing is that these were like really bad VNs. Like the self-insert type, but somehow worse. Okay, so the character, like your character, right? Like your character and the characters around, like everything revolves around your character. And then I got annoyed while I was playing it, and I was pretty young. I was like, wow, this story seems so unrealistic. How come everyone is like so obsessed over me? You know, it's like the kind of story that's written just to make you feel like good about yourself, but it's not a good story. Imagine the paintball answer is like bait and ends up saying the exact opposite thing. Or like the comfort her option. Like the comfort her option in Katawa Shoujo. Like I thought comfort. Like when you say comfort someone who's having a bad day, who's having a bad time of it, you mean like pat them on the back, say something nice. You know? Do something nice, like so this option comes up when you're in someone else's route, right? When you're in someone else's route, and then this girl was like the friend of the girl. I might be misremembering it, but I think she's like a friend of the girl that you're like in the route in, so you're basically locked into this one girl's route, and then you're talking to the girl's friend, and there's an option to comfort her. And that's the biggest misleading option ever, because comforting her meant like doing the with her, and not like giving her a pat on the back or something. I was so mad at that. I felt so cheated. I had to do the click reload from save. Hi, hello. Give me your monies if you want to pass the tutorial. True. Like the literally pay to win mode. Not even like implied pay to win. Like people call any game pay to win these days, but like actually pay to win. Where did the logic land in that situation? Exactly. It's like when you're playing visual novels, sometimes the options that they give you are like really short. Like say, oh, compliment her, insult her, right? But like sometimes it has implications that you didn't want. Like I didn't mean it like that, but then the way that the game said it, it's like, how am I not supposed to see it like that? It doesn't make sense. Yeah, but I feel like that's how real life conversations go sometimes. Like sometimes I have the intention to say something nice, and then it comes out really weird, and then I can feel like my reputation points with them dropping in real time. I can feel my rep dropping, like literally minus rep moments. Like in The Sims, you know when like one sim is like talking to another sim, and then you see the red symbol above them to show that like, oh, this sim said something bad, and then now your friendship meter is decreasing. Sometimes that's how I feel when I say something really awkward. Like I don't know how to make a good first impression. So sometimes I say something Sometimes I say something, and then the person looks at me a little weird, and I try to fix it, and then I end up saying even weirder stuff. It's rough. It's rough out here. The struggle of like being too committed to back down. Like I could. The bad habit I have is that in conversations, normally like if you say something a little bit weird, you can probably just leave it and then the conversation will reel back to normal. But whenever I say something a little weird, I have to like keep saying, like I have to keep explaining it to make myself sound less weird. But sometimes it makes me sound more weird. I hit bedrock and kept digging down. Yeah. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. It's okay. Sometimes you have to make the mistakes. You have to make the mistake to learn what not to do in the future. It's experience. It's a good experience. Well, not a good experience, but it's experience anyway. The bar was on the ground. If the bar was on the ground, I would find a way to limbo under it. I'd be like a worm or something. Like a little earthworm. Oh, but I mean, talking with people is hard when you don't share their interests, because you know there's this one scene in Chainsaw Man, the manga, where like Asa, like the girl is talking, it takes this guy to an aquarium, and then she keeps like talking about fun facts about the animals in the aquarium, and that's like me when I try to carry on a conversation with someone. Like, if I like talking to you, I will keep telling you more and more facts and more interesting things to myself. But the thing is, they might not be interesting to you. But when someone else is interested in the things that I am, then it's like critical success. But if they're not, then it's critical failure. So it's a high risk, high reward strategy. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta know when to hide your power levels, though. You gotta know when to hide your power levels. Like, I remember a year or two back, I was in a new class because we changed classes, right? Like, we changed classes, so I wasn't in the same class as a lot of my friends from the previous year. So I saw that a lot of girls brought like photo cards of K-pop idols, and so I wanted to fit in with them, and I had like a photo card of a 2D character whose name shall remain unspoken. And so I brought it to school too, and I was like, "Oh, you guys like collecting these cards? Me too." And then they laughed at me. They were like, "Oh my god, that's not even a real person. It's not even a real person. It's not the same at all." Well, it's the same. They're literally just pieces of paper. They're pieces of paper with someone's face on it. How different can it be? I maintain that I was not in the wrong. I maintain that I was not in the wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. It was them who were unnecessarily mean. But to be honest though, it kind of helps you to like realize how to really make like friends who actually like the stuff that you do. You know, like just come on really strong and then show your full power level and leave nothing unspoken, so that like the people who like you and the people who hate you hate you. That's one way of doing it. That's one way of making it work. Yeah. It either works or fails spectacularly. No in-betweens. Yeah, no in-betweens. There's nothing you can do. It's like, because once you go all out with showing someone your personality, they'll probably either like or not like you, and then after that, there's not really much you can do. Yeah. Oh, but I think it's fun to make friends with people with different personalities, though, as long as they're nice to me. Like, I don't really believe in friend groups. Like having one group of people and all of them are friends together. I just make friends with individual people. And so like they might not have like personalities that are like very similar to mine. But as long as we have stuff to talk about and we can yap together, then we can be friends. Man, yapping is so fun. Yapping is what truly one of the most enjoyable things. We love talking. Yeah. I have a captive audience here. I have a captive audience over here. I'm on pretty low sleep. I'm on pretty low sleep. But well, I'll get my hour of sleep back in October. Get my hour of sleep back in October. Captive as in tied up? Whoa, I never said that. For legal reasons. For legal reasons. In case any 3-letter agents are watching this. I'm not doing anything wrong, okay? They're everyone here is here of their own volition. Yep. Yep. I think before it was called yapping. Before people said yapping, they would say like blabbing. But yapping is more fun to say. You know, like blabbing makes you sound like a blobfish. But yapping makes you sound like a chihuahua. Yapping makes you sound like a chihuahua. Which is like cuter than a blobfish. Oh, but speaking of blobfish, do you guys know that they actually don't look ugly? Like, it's because... So they're like meant to be deep in the sea. But because people drag them up, their face like expands. Because the vessels pop. And so that's why they look so like bloated and ugly when you get them up. When you get them up to like our level to look at them. That's why people say the blobfish are so ugly. But if you actually look at them in like the ocean, if you actually see them in like their natural habitat, as they are supposed to be, they look like normal-ish fish. Yeah, blobfish have a bad reputation, and it's undeserved. Ew. But yeah, I mean, the blobfish weren't always ugly. They're just ugly because they were brought out of their normal living condition. You know? Maybe if the blobfish did mewing, then they would have a better face. It's not cool. They really do look different. They really do look different. I'm not kidding. You know, everyone calls them the world's ugliest fish, but they don't know them like I do. Look at... Is there an example? Oh, this one, yeah. This is actually a pretty good example, I think. See? Like, normally Okay, normally they aren't all that pretty either, but they don't look like that. Normally they just look like, you know, your average, slightly horrifying fish. You see, it's because they got pulled up. It's because they got pulled out of like their normal habitat that they look like that. You see, they don't look the same at all. It's like when you take a picture of someone from a bad angle and they look like really different. Yeah. This is just a bad angle for the blobfish. This is just a bad angle for the blobfish. Let him up safely. He never did anything wrong to you. Please stop traumatizing the blobfish. Please stop traumatizing. Oh no, definitely not. It's definitely dead. It looks like such a sad little guy. I also would be sad if I got dragged 1,000 feet from my house. Even 100 feet away from my house and I'm already looking like the blobfish on the right. But when I talk about mewing, I actually the worst thing about being online is when you hear something funny and then you can't laugh at it because you know that no one else around you would get it. Like you hear something that to other people just sounds normal, but to you it sounds like a meme, but you can't laugh at the meme because if you laugh at the meme then you have to explain the meme, and I don't even know how to begin to explain the meme. So when learning stats, bell curve and such, you calculate it using like the mu and the sigma, right? And every time I hear mu or sigma, I just absolutely start giggling. It's like, yes, I'm mewing. I am the sigma. But I can't laugh at it because I'm pretty sure no one else would get what the heck I'm laughing about. And then I'd probably get scolded. The sigma chat. The sigma chat, when it's time to calculate the area under the curve. No way. It's so cooked. It's so cooked. My brain is cooked. Not just cooked, but microwaved and fried to a great degree. Like literally pop it in the microwave and then take it out and give it a stir and then put it back in and then bake. Yeah. Yeah. I like the idea of, I don't know. I like the idea of a lobotomy. Is this a safe space to talk about it? Like, I see all the memes about lobotomies, right? And in moments I'm like, dang, it actually wouldn't be that bad, huh? Well, I mean, if it succeeds, if it goes according to plan, it sounds like a good idea. I'm tired of thinking. I'm tired of having consciousness. It's time to become a jellyfish. I'm a Sigma who's mewing right now while watching nerukanimiya. True. Only real Sigma chats can watch this stream. Online brain rot can be really strong. I had to delete TikTok after like a week of using it because I could feel my brain cells slipping away. The more I scroll, I had to delete it. But I still have Twitter, so pick your poison, I guess. I could feel my attention span getting shorter when I spent time on TikTok. Like I was thinking, why am I feeling so impatient now? And then I realized, oh, it's probably because I'm watching videos that are like 20 seconds long and then swiping to the next one. So I had to delete it so that I don't become even dumber. It must be done. It must be done. Watching Neru streams increase your gains. Yeah. Watch me and you'll hit a new PR. Watch me and you'll hit a new PR. That's how I'm gonna advertise. That's how I'm gonna advertise myself. Hey, Shrigma Chats. Want to lift more? Tune into this stream for 15 minutes to get an instant power up. Deleting the brain rot is tough. Okay, but I'm really bad at controlling the brain rot when it comes to like my speaking. When I talk to people, it is very hard to control the brain rot. Like sometimes I want to casually drop a slang or a word in conversation, and then I realize, oh, people don't usually say that in real life. Shrutma chat. It's that shrutmal. Yeah. It's that shrutmal. Like I wanted to say poggers to someone to congratulate her, and then I caught myself, and then I went like congratulation. Like I had to do the quick cancel. Before I embarrassed myself. It's always okay. It feels wrong when someone older than you uses internet slang. It feels so wrong. Like imagine. I know that one of my teachers was like, "Oh yeah, I know that you guys might not think this is bussin'." And then I was like, "How do you know what bussin' is? What do you know about bussin'?" And for one horrible moment, I thought he was about to say bussy, and I was about to. I had a split second of absolute terror. I don't know. I think that people who try to be hip with the kids scare me. Like they actually scare me. Like no, please just talk normally. Please, it's fine. You don't have to try to appeal to the younger people. Please, it's fine if you speak normally. Please don't say these sorts of things. It's even honestly, it would be even worse if they used it in like a proper context. Like if they used the slang in an appropriate context, because that means that like they've been online for long enough and they've been in like the same circles as me to know how to use it properly. How do you do, fellow kids? What if they use slang from like 15 years ago? Oh, like can I has cheeseburger? Like that kind of stuff? Oh, the millennials are already in their like 30s now, aren't they? The millennials are already in their 30s, aren't they? The people who call dogs heckin' wholesome chonkerinos are in their 30s. When the teacher is talking about imaginary numbers and suddenly asks the class, "Chat, is this real? Is this real?" Yeah. Chat, is this real? Chat, why haven't half of you handed in your homework? Why haven't half of you handed in your homework? Oh, imagine being a streamer and like being a vtuber and like being I don't know what's an important role, like a public speaker or something. Yeah, and then you accidentally address the audience's chat. At that point, you gotta resign. You gotta resign. Gen Alpha is gonna do skibbity phantom text while Gen Z like you wouldn't get it someday. Excuse you, I know what the phantom text is. I know about the skibbity toilet lore and how they fought the cameramans. You may be out of date, but I'm just getting started. Politician VTuber going to be cancelled? It caught me worse than that one guy who had like Tifa R18. It caught me worse than that one guy. Oh, there were so many unfortunate things. There were so many unfortunate things. Like the one guy who was like broadcasting a Street Fighter 6 tournament, I think, and like he had a mod for one of the for Chun-Li naked, and so he forgot to turn off his mod, and because of him, Capcom put in like the anti-cheat protection or something, so now it's harder for people to mod. Thanks, guy. Thanks, dude. He didn't even shut off the stream right when he saw the naked image flash up. Bro let it play out for like 20 or 30 seconds. Bro just let it play out. I thought it was edited for a second. Especially since that was like a semi-official kind of thing. So like Capcom was definitely aware of it. This one Japanese companies hate this man for his one surprising trick. He was too used to it, he forgot it wasn't supposed to be there or something. Oh yeah, that's normal, Don't worry, that's just how I play the game. Nothing wrong. You wouldn't even know what was missing. I mean, at that point, you're right, there's no coming back from that. Like, even if you shut the stream off right at that moment, everyone's already seen it. You might as well keep broadcasting it. You're never going to beat the allegations. Just keep broadcasting it and pretend that everything is okay. The internet never forgets. Oh, true, but I used to think that was true, but now with like all the like bots on Twitter, right? Like if you look at any popular Twitter post, you can see like all the replies under it have like nothing to do with the actual video or the post. I feel like at some point, some stuff that like we post on the internet is gonna be forgotten. Not because there's not enough storage or whatever, but just because there's like so many other things to look through. He should just have committed. Like just commentate over the gameplay like it's normal. Just keep commentating. Just keep doing it. Crap in bio. My crap in bio. I like how well, I don't like how, but it's kind of funny in a way that like someone can be posting about their mental breakdown and like all the harsh things that they've gone through in their life and like just losing it, and then you'll get like 4 or 5 bots replying with mutes in bio. Like damn, you can't let the man rest for a moment. This guy is crying about all the things wrong with his life, and you can't wait to advertise your link in bio. Have some sympathy, bots. Have some sympathy. Yeah, there's always a lot of things happening on the internet. Like, even in like small circles, small niche circles, there'll be like drama. Like, as long as there are two people around with each other, as long as there are two people who talk to each other, somehow and somewhere, drama will start. It is a lovely pleasure of meeting you. Thank you, these nuts 420. It's a pleasure to meet you too. These nuts 420. They don't have the links. They don't have any links in bio. Maybe it's just to farm impressions. Like with Twitter Blue, I know that you have to get like some crazy amount of impressions though. Like as long as a bunch of people see your tweet, you can get paid for it. So maybe they're trying to farm impressions that way. Maybe. As long as there's two people left on the planet, someone's gonna want someone to. True. True. It's hard for anyone to get along. And then the more people there are, the more likelihood of problems coming out. You have a very adorable voice. Thank you. It's all a scam. It scams all the way down. It scams all the way down. No, but imagine if it's not a bot. Imagine if it's like some poor worker clocking into work every day to type minutes in bio like 5,000 times a day. Imagine if it really is a real human being. That's not that's almost sadder to think about. It's almost sadder to think about. Like imagine if all the scam weren't bots. They were just like freaking like real people in like some call center somewhere. It's probably just some like poor 40-year-old dude writing those tweets. If it's a real person. I would prefer that instead of call centers scamming old ladies out of their money. Oh, funny story is that our landline used to get calls a lot from like scamming agencies. So normally my parents just say like don't answer the phone because yeah, true, just don't answer the phone if it's a number that you don't know. But when I like pick it up and I started to hear like the beginning of the speech that they usually gave, like it was usually some scam about like, oh, we have a medical bill, right? It was some scam like that. So whenever I started to hear the speech, I would just like scream into the receiver. Like actual demented screaming into the receiver. And I'm pretty sure these were real people too because the voices sounded different every time. I hope they were real people. I hope they were real people. Hi. I mean, hey. At least it wastes a bit of your time, right? Like the more time they waste with me, the less time they actually have for like people who can actually get scammed. So it works out. It works out. Somehow. Also, it's just fun to scream. I don't get enough chances to scream in my daily life. I feel like, you know how babies always get to cry? Like babies can cry in public. And people will be like a little bit annoyed, sure, but it's generally understood that like babies can cry. So it's fine for babies to cry. Why can't I cry in public? I have more to cry about than the baby. You know? What problems does the baby have? That their milk is 15 minutes late? No, I need the crying and I need the nap time too while we're at it. I need to be allowed to cry in public. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, why don't they bring back nap time? Like, imagine. Oh, but I wouldn't want nap time. Nah, I don't trust nap time in like schools. Someone's going to, you know, like the memes, the don't be the first one to fall asleep at a sleepover. That's gonna happen if you have nap time in school. Don't be the first one to fall asleep in school. Especially those people who make pages of like people sleeping in school. Like people make whole Instagram pages for that just to upload people sleeping. Photos of like people sleeping. When you fell asleep first at a sleepover and now you wake up in the back rooms. That's some lobotomy video. Yeah. Like the surgeon simulator video. Hello Neru! Hi Lunary! Hi! They're just trying their best and they get outed. No peace for the sleepy, I guess. But I don't know. Sometimes the pictures are just normal. It's not even like people sleeping in embarrassing ways. It's just people like with their heads down on tables. I don't get what's so funny about it. That's why I never fall asleep at school though. I can't be caught lacking. People can't catch me lacking. Yeah. That will if there's like a sitting place and like somewhere to rest your head, then someone will fall asleep on it. I've seen people sleeping in like the most improbable areas, to the point where you just have to ask like, surely you could find an abandoned classroom. Well, not abandoned, but a classroom that's not in use to sleep in, instead of trying to sleep in like these uncomfortable places. You gotta pretend you got your full 8 hours. Yeah. You gotta not fall asleep, or at least not look like you're falling asleep. If you wear like a big hoodie, you could probably get away with sleeping. You know, like it probably just blocks your face, like a hoodie and a mask. Nobody would be able to tell, I don't think. But imagine like you're really tired, you just rushed an assignment due, and then you have to take a quick nap. And in the time when you're taking a quick nap, your photo and your video has been uploaded to one of those Instagram pages. Yeah. Yeah. No, sometimes when you're too quiet, people will be like, "Oh, are you asleep?" And it's like, "No, I'm not asleep. I just have to log in. Like, I don't have the time to talk or to respond to you. I'm too busy fighting for my life in here. I'm definitely not sleeping." Born to be tucked in bed, forced to lock in to work. Born to sleep. Born to nap, forced to yap. It can go the other way too. Born to yap, forced to nap. When the sugar high runs down. You know, it's weird. It's weird when like people think that just because you're being quiet means that like you're not paying attention. Like, no, I'm definitely paying attention. That's why I can't talk to you, because I'm busy trying to focus. Oh, but napping kind of sucks though, because when you nap and you wake up, you always be really groggy. Especially when you nap like longer than, I think, 20 minutes. If you nap for like an hour and you wake up, you are not waking up in like a more rested condition. Like you wake up and you're tangled in your blanket and your heart is beating fast, and for some reason your mouth, like the taste in your mouth is bad. I don't know why it happens, but like whenever I sleep well. But if I try to take a nap, it never ends well. Like I always end up feeling really bad for the rest of the day when I nap. Napping isn't fun at all. I mean, just closing my eyes and like relaxing is one thing, but like actually falling asleep is another. Like closing my eyes and like enjoying the dark and the silence is definitely good for like taking a break, but actually falling asleep is bad. When I nap, I end up sleeping for 4 hours instead of like an hour. Oh, that's true. It's really hard to like set alarms for napping. No matter how hard you try, you'll always like end up sleeping through the alarm. And then, like, I think it's because of sleep cycles or something. Like you're already in like a deep sleep stage when you do your naps. So you have to like sleep really short so that you never go into deep sleep stage. Right? I do think I read something on this a while back because I was curious. Like I just Google. Oh, but Reddit is a really good place to find out the questions that you've always wanted an answer to, especially in this day and age when there's like a ton of badly written AI articles. Like when I have a question about something oddly specific, I'll just type in Reddit after it, and like 9 out of 10 times someone on Reddit has asked the same question as me, and I can get an answer through there. Because whenever I search without Reddit, like I search for the regular articles, I always get stuff that looks like it's been AI written. Especially the stuff that like came out in like 2023. It just sounds so fake, and I'm like, I gotta get advice from like the real people who've experienced it. It's I don't know, there's a lot of bad articles out here now. And then it's getting hard to tell, but most of the articles do have like a really distinct AI written writing style. Like it doesn't seem like something that like someone would actually write and actually be serious about writing. So it's probably an AI. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes the AI answers don't even answer the question. Like if you're going to use AI to generate a little effort answer to the question, then at least make sure it actually answers it. You know, whenever I see what's like delve into an intricate and complicated, and then it's the phrase it's important to remember. Whenever you see it's important to remember, it's going to be ChatGPT generated. Like at the end of the article, or at the end of like the answers on Quora or something, they'll be like, "Oh, it's important to remember that blah 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 blah." Quora used to be good. But now it's like just AI stuff mostly. Well, Quora used to be good because you see like the most insane people asking questions, and like equally insane people giving answers. Yahoo questions was also good back in the day. Like there were people who asked like really funny questions, and unironically, and the fact that they were being so sincere in their asking makes it even funnier. How is baby mate? Am I pregnant? Am I pregnante? How does woman get pregnant? I truly believe that these weren't trolls, by the way. I truly believe that they were like kids asking the questions. Or like just people who are extremely worried about the possibility that they might indeed be pregnant. Average 8-year-old who just got access to the internet. Average 8-year-old who just got access to the internet. It's natural. Like if I too had been on Yahoo questions when I was 8 years old, I would probably be asking equally dumb questions. Like the kind of questions that I had when I was younger were like the kind of questions that like would truly annoy someone. Like the kind of questions that people would think I'm asking just to screw with them. But I legitimately was curious and I legitimately did not know. Clara has a problem with people answering forward questions in 1100 words. Yeah, they write like they're writing essays. They don't get to the point. They just like yapping, but in a bad way, because like people actually need answers to these questions. That's why they asked them in the first place. And here you are talking about like also the credentials bar, like the little bar under people's names in Quora that like tells you their credentials is so funny. Like you can read the credentials bar and be like, oh yeah, I understand why you reply like this now. I understand why your reply is so bad. When you have to hit the word count, and so you end up like repeating the same point in slightly different wordings, just so that you can make sure that, oh yeah, we need to hit 200 words on this reply, guys. Let's make sure that we write a lot and a lot that actually doesn't even help answer the question. It's like people will sometimes give you like their whole backstory too before they answer the question. Like before they answer the question, they'll be like, I actually have a lot of experience in this area because I did this and that and I got published here and there, and I also traveled to, I don't know, I traveled to the farthest reaches of the world, to Siberia, in order to conduct more research. Okay, cool. I don't care. Where's my answer? Where's the answer? I don't care about your life story. If I wanted to read your life story, I'd have like purchased an autobiography. But no, I want my answer to the question. Okay, but I have used thesauruses for rephrasing things sometimes, because when there's only so many times you can say, oh, this shows that, before it starts to sound like I'm slightly illiterate. So I gotta bring out the thesaurus to jazz up the words a little bit. Add a little spice. Add a little spice. Are you preppy? It's so preppy in here. Is it just as preppy as you imagine? Yes. Oh, that's dumb. You know, preppy actually doesn't mean what I thought it meant to like the Gen Alphas. Like I thought preppy meant like rich private school kids, but for some reason preppy now, or what the younger kids think is preppy, is like neon signs and like smiley face stickers. Like that's definitely very different from what I thought it was. Yeah, it's not that anymore. It's like bright neon colored things that like with like stickers on them and like prints of smiley faces and hydro flask. I thought it was like private school kids. Like you know the private school kids who wear their uniforms, even outside of outside of their school, right? Like when they're not having school, they still wear their uniform so that they can show off to everyone that they're from a private school. That's what I thought preppy was. Yeah. Yeah. The kind of people who will pull a Draco Malfoy on you. The kind of people who would unironically go, my father will be hearing about this. I don't know why, but like, it's just like so cringe to me. It's just so cringe to me. The uniforms are nice though. The uniforms are nice, but like, there's a certain amount of like plausible deniability that you can have when you're wearing your school uniform out on a Saturday afternoon, and like purposely being like purposely pinning your badge so that it shows so obviously. The lawyer kids. It's not even the lawyer kids that are bad. It's the kids who are like, it's the kids whose parents own like a business, like whatever business, doesn't really matter. And then they're like, oh yeah, my dad can Can your dad do this? Can your dad buy that? I don't know why, but there were a lot of those kids around where I grew up. It was an infestation. It was an infestation. The sad thing though, the sad thing is that most of them in that middle school or elementary school, like you have to test into high school here. So they didn't make it to like the good high school in our area. Sucks to be them, I guess. The rich parents. Okay, but hanging out with the kids with rich parents and who are nice is actually really nice because you get to like hear about their life stories and it sounds so unbelievably wild, but also at the same time like you're impressed by them. Like the ones who are nice don't really flex it in your face. They just casually mention it and you're like, wow, I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, I love parent wars. The my dad can beat up your dad kind of thing. But I don't think anyone's fathers would be beating up each other. It's like, are you as a dad really going to beat up another dad just because your child told you to beat him? Just because your child told you that she has beef with another child. Like, be for real. No grown adult is doing that. No grown adult is swinging just because your child told them to. No, there are definitely good people around. There are definitely a bunch of like good and bad people around. That's why you gotta talk to them. That's why you gotta talk to everyone so that you know who's who. Oh yeah, definitely. The people who have the most money are not always the ones who are like the smartest. But then they usually are I mean, at least in my school, they were usually the ones who were best in like their club activities like sports because they had like the money to hire private coaches and stuff. So like in tennis and I think like basically a lot of the individual sports are like swimming too. A lot of those things, it was like the people with the most money got like the most opportunities to do training stuff. But then definitely for grades, like a lot of the people who are really good at school actually weren't like the ones with the most money. Like they were just the tuition thing, like outside of school tuition, like private classes, was a big thing. But there were some people who were raw dogging it without any tuition at all, just self studying and then doing well off of that. So yeah, I mean, it takes a lot of effort, I guess, to self study, and so that's why a lot of kids went to outside of school classes so that they could be like motivated by the outside teacher to study more. Raw dog in it. I got that dog in me. Pay someone to do your homework for you. That happened. That happened. That happened, but that the people got caught because it was like I'll pay you to let me copy of your homework, but they would just copy it like completely. And you know that obviously looks kind of sussy when like a student who doesn't pay attention in class and has been like slacking off suddenly manages to turn in like a really good assignment. And so they always got caught cuz they copied it like exactly almost. Which is deserved. It might sound a bit mean, but I think it's deserved. Like if you copy and you can't even copy right, like you can't even copy smart, you deserve to get caught. It's a skill issue at that point. It's a skill issue. Like you literally have someone to do your homework for you, Or you don't even have to do your own homework because someone else is doing it for you. And you still can't even do it right. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. That does not make sense at all. Oh, but one thing that's good though, one thing that's pretty good is that like when your school has a bunch of people with rich parents, then the campus is always gonna look really good. Cause like all the donations, like sometimes you'll look on benches and there'll be like some random person's name, and then you'll be like, hey, I recognize that surname. Oh, it's probably someone's dad. Yeah, like there's a lot of like random things that were inside the school with like people's names on it. Like rich families really do be sponsoring the most random things around the school. And then you see a plague and then it has someone's name on it because apparently someone sponsored it. Oh yeah, football. Oh, that's the American equivalent of what we have. But yeah, definitely. Like a lot of the time, like the money was spent on like the most weird things that didn't really help much of anyone. You know, like, oh yes, we need a bigger practice court. We need a bigger practice court for tennis. We need to remodel the swimming pool so that the swimmers can swim more. You know, it's like really random stuff. The like 95% of the people in the school are never gonna use it or like care about it. But well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, the fancy school. I tested into it. Yeah, cause elementary and middle school are linked. Well, not linked, but like usually elementary and middle school, you'll go to like the same one, right? And then you test into high school. So yeah, it's pretty much like if you from your years of like elementary and middle, if you learned enough and if you studied enough, then even if you came from like a pretty middle school, you'll still be able to go to like a good high school. Yeah, it all evens out at the end. It's all fair at the end. Man, in theory, yeah, in theory. See, the thing is that like with so many people's parents sponsoring parts of the school, like I know, like 5 years before me, 5 years, there was one guy whose parents sponsored like an entire wing of the school, entire block expansion. And so the block is named after his family. So I'm sure that if his grades weren't good enough to get into school, he definitely got in anyways. But that's a lot of money. That's a heck of a lot of money. Like I don't even want to think about how much money that would be just to get your kid into like one good high school, and then you'd have to pay like even more to get him into a good college if he doesn't like lock in in high school and improve. Yeah, I think that the school's morals are worth that much money. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hello, nice to meet you. Happy Easter. Happy Easter to you too. Happy Easter to you too. Yes. It's honestly speaking, right? It's kind of funny how many things happen considering that like you know, people are supposed to be studying and participating in clubs and doing productive things, and yet they were doing anything but. There were some people who just like straight up did not go to class at all. They were usually the people of like the richer parents, I think. So even if they don't go to class, they would be fine. They would be fine in the long run. But yeah. I don't know why, but it's always difficult to make friends inside of school itself. Like, there's a lot of considerations of it. There's a lot of things that like people are thinking about that I don't really think about, and then I get stressed because they're thinking about things I'm not. Like, oh, is this person good in school? Is this person's parents friends with my parents? I didn't know that people unironically cared about that until I heard like some friendship drama story about how like, oh yeah, our families actually don't get along very well with each other, so sorry, but we can't hang out after school. Like, who do you think you are, Romeo and Juliet? What kind of family rivalry do you guys have? Imagine not being able to hang out with your friend just because your families have like beef with each other. That is insane. That is actually insane. Oh my gosh. Okay. I have like a long time to talk, technically. I have a long time to yap. Because, like I said, no classes. So, I technically have like... Oh, like... Okay, I feel like the hard cutoff to sleep is like when people start to wake up. Like it's okay to sleep at like 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. But 5 a.m. is like cutting it pretty close because that's when like people start to wake up to go to work and stuff. But technically it doesn't really matter to me anyway, so the life of a crab is free. I oh I will say though. I probably should not sleep too late because if I sleep too late, it's gonna mess up my schedule for when I do have to go back to school. And then I'm going to be like falling asleep in the middle of class. Being a cat must be so nice. Yeah, don't worry, you'll eventually become one too. Carcinization and all that. You know, every species somehow will evolve into being a crab. So even if you're not a crab now, don't worry. In like 15,000 years, you can be one too. Yeah, it's true. Go look at carcinization. No, I don't want to be a crab. Well, too bad. You will become a crab too. You're a crab, and you're a crab. Everyone is a crab. Yeah, for some reason, species just keep evolving into crabs. It's the ultimate life form. Honey supremacy. True. That's why everyone's trying to evolve into that. Yeah. Yeah. we got a crab wraith. I gotta figure out how to get all that stuff set up so that I can play like the crab wraith gift whenever something cool happens. I will honestly, right? I will probably get affiliate within like the next week. Cause when I check the progress towards it, I already have like most of the requirements except like the stream requirements themselves. Like I need to stream I think 4 or 5 more days until I can get affiliate. So yeah, probably next week we will be getting that. Next week or the week after next. I don't know how long it takes to activate it. Like once you qualify for it, do you like automatically get it, or do you have to like submit a form? Either way, it shouldn't be that hard. It shouldn't be that hard at all. I mean, yeah, I want to upload the emotes that I got. Twitch affiliate. You need, I believe, I checked it before stream itself. You need 7 days of streaming and 8 hours. So 7 days and 8 hours. Yeah. And then 50 followers, but we already got above that. So that's pretty lit. That's pretty lit. Yeah, I was surprised that so many people started to follow me before I even started streaming. And then so many people are following me even after I started streaming. I'm glad that I didn't scare people away with my power level. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Oh, I love using emotes though. I love using the I don't know if I can make any of them, but you know the foreigners like to manipulate images like this? You know the ones with like the distorted faces of VTubers? I think those ones are really funny, so I wanna make one. I wanna make one, but I don't know how to make one. You make a lot of funny and cute tweets, that's why people follow. Oh really? I try my best. I try to tweet things that are entertaining a little bit. I follow it because Kenny. True. So real for that one. You are so real for that one. But yeah, I don't know. It feels like Twitter's followers are like they can come from anywhere. But like if people are watching me, then it means that they like actually like me. Like they actually like listening to me and they come to hear me. So yeah. It's all good. It's all very good. Can you love? True. Karaoke next week. Yeah, I think someone did ask in my first stream whether I was gonna karaoke, and I didn't have like my setup for that, but now I do. The problem is that usually when I sing, I prefer to sing standing up. But that's not going to like work with this mic stand. So I'm probably just going to stack it on like a bunch of books so that it reaches my mouth even when I'm standing. I don't really talk in chat a lot, but it's nice listening to you. No, that's perfectly fine. I lurk most of the time when I watch streams too. Cause sometimes I just don't have a lot to say. Like sometimes I just want to listen to the person talking, or like just watch them playing the game. And then I don't really want to like speak anything, but I still like watching them. I gotta put together a little set list. Tell you what, I'll do karaoke when I get affiliate. Like when I unlock affiliate, I'll do a karaoke to celebrate that. That should give me enough time to make a list. I only type when I have something funny to say. Like when I'm sure that I have something that's funny to say and that the streamer is gonna laugh. If not, I kind of don't type because I'm worried that like I'll say something cringe. So unless I know that it's like definitely a good comment, I just don't comment. Any genre of songs, Vocaloid, J-pop, some random Taylor Swift songs. Some random, well, not just Taylor Swift, but like songs from that era, songs that I grew up hearing on the drive. Just always be funny, easy. Yeah, that's true. I just need to work out my funny bone. I need to strengthen my funny bones. I embrace the cringe and just hope the 50-50 goes my way. Okay, that's true. Like the worst thing she can do. The worst thing she can do is ignore your comment. Or ban you because you were so cringe, but well, it usually doesn't come to that, I don't think. Yeah, the worst she can do is give a pity laugh. The worst she can do is give a pity laugh to you. It's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. The ban hammer. Yeah, the ban hammer is like, I mean, I don't think people get banned that easily, right? Like I haven't, like throughout all my time in watching streams, I've only seen like spammers get banned. Not like people who just said something a little cringe. Hello, streamer. Hello, viewer. Hello. Hello. Yeah. That would be a crazy ban. Ban for being too cringe. Ban for making one unfunny joke. Yeah. If you can't be funny 24/7, then you don't have a place here. You gotta. But I don't watch streams to be the comedian. I watch streams so that the streamer can be my comedian. So that's why I don't really type, because usually the person is like already talking good enough on their own. So I don't need to make the funny comment because they're making the funny ones. Only hilarious people allowed. Only people with a working funny bone. Funny bone is not broken. Thank for respond. Yes, I have bestowed upon you the blessing of responding to your comment in the chat. I have granted you a great honor indeed. I like it when people comment. I also like it even when people lurk. I think both are good. Prompting a silly message goes hard though. True. It's like when I yap and then someone else says something and then it gives me the opportunity to say something even funnier. Yeah, it's like building on each other. Sometimes I can't listen because I just listen because I can't think of anything witty or cringe to say. Yeah, same for me. Like sometimes I just like hearing people talk without really having any like opinions of my own. Because if I comment, usually I have like something to say about it. Sometimes I just don't want to think too much. I just want to like listen to someone speaking while I do my own thing. Yeah, the streamer has to be the funny one. Streamers are just modern day cart jesters. You know? I hope that I too can be your favorite cart jester. And I hope I don't get beheaded for treason or whatever they got beheaded for at that time. Please no beheading. Please no beheading. I swear I'll make better jokes. But honestly, even like saying something unfunny can become funny because of how unfunny it is. Like sometimes when someone messes up a joke so bad or like makes a joke that's so bad, it just loops around to becoming good again and then everyone's laughing. So it works out. On serious note, hope you're doing well today and happy Easter. Yeah, I ate a bunch of chocolate, so I'm kind of bouncing off the walls. I'm kind of coming down from that sugar crash, but it was a good Easter. It was a good Easter. Not funny? Kill him with hammers. Mods! We must beat this guy to death with a rock. Let's go. Quick, Jester, make a joke now. Um, you're putting me on the spot here. I have performance anxiety. You're putting me on the spot here. The inspiration comes when it comes. It cannot be rushed, okay? You can't just rush it. More like with swords considering Twitch. Oh yeah, the mod icon is a sword. That's true. We hit this, Justin. We need a new one. Come on, it's only my third day here. It's only my third day here and I'm already getting replaced. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. No, please. I'm still in my probation period. Please, give me another chance. Mr. Electric, bring him to the torture chamber. I don't even know where the Mr. Electric meme came from, but it's like I saw it being reposted a bunch, and then I saved all the variants so that I can use it whenever someone says something I don't like even a little bit. I have to show my rare meme collections. I have like the most random downloads because I just download whatever good memes I find, right? Or whatever things that are funny that I want to use. So I have like the distorted images of like VTubers. Like you know the reaction images where like people distort the face to make like the expression more extreme. I have like a bunch of these. And like sometimes I don't even know what kind of emotion they're meant to convey. But I just use them anyway when I don't know what to say. Like the Mokoko ones. Yeah. Yeah. Ho, ruffians. Yeah, those are really funny. Those ones are really funny. Like no matter how many times I see the same images, it still makes me chuckle a little. It still makes me chuckle. Mogogo. Yeah, some of the images are way too high quality to just be like regular edits. Like someone definitely spent at least half an hour editing these things. This isn't just something that you could like casually pop out on your phone. The pickle ones are legendary. Weren't the pickle ones the ones that started the whole thing of like manipulating the images? Yeah, the Ogi was like the one that started the image manipulation trend. And then all the others kind of like followed after that, but that was like the original. And that one also has like the most variants, I think. That one has the most variants of it. Like people actually, it's like people are actually making art using these pictures. This too is art. It's crazy. It's crazy, but I admire the effort. However, I'm just going to steal them and use them anyways because they contributed it to the public. There's a reaction image for every situation to find yourself in. Oh, the castle, right? The one where they stayed in the room where they stayed in like different rooms of it. It's so interesting. They should come to other parts of Europe too. They should come to I don't know where else would be a good place to go to. Maybe. Yeah, actually, because there's a lot of like exploration that they could do, and there's also a lot of random collaborations they could do with like touristy places. Like, I know Gura had a collab with like an aquarium, and then that aquarium got a lot of traffic just because of Gura. I literally have been to the party of the video and I was losing my mind. Dang, if only you had come at a different time and you could actually have seen them. We need more outside Asia holo collabs. Send Pecora to Brazil. Send Pecora to Brazil. For the memes. It would be funny. I'm not sure whether she would come back, but it would be one of the funny moments of all time. I don't think she might come back in One Piece. I'm gonna be honest here. I don't think she's coming back from that. Or at least if she returns, she'll no longer be the Pego that we know her as. She's going to be irrevocably changed for the worse. Yeah, evil, naughty children get sent to Brazil. Naughty children get sent to Brazil. Gotta be good. Gotta be good. Brazil is honestly the scenery in Brazil does look kind of nice though. At least from what I've seen on travel websites. What did America say to Britain when it fell over? What? What's your first message? This one better be good. UK? UK? Okay, that one was good. That one was good. You get a pass. You get a pass. UK? No. Britain was in fact not key. Spirit for now. Yeah, that it can always change in the future. Spirit, but for how long? A temporary peace. Yes, a temporary peace. Yeah, you gotta see if you tell me that you're gonna tell a joke, right? Like in real life too, if someone says like, "Can I tell a joke?" then I'm going to have very high expectations. Like it better be like it better be an actually good joke. It's one thing if you like slide a joke into conversation, but if you like start off the conversation by saying that you have a joke, it better be like an actually good one. I have high standards for my jokes and comedies. Yes. I have high hopes. I stay alive, yay. For now. It can always be changed in the future. But for now, yes. It would happen to be the case. Temporarily spared. Okay, chat room. There was one thing I wanted to ask. That was one thing I wanted to ask, but I feel like to ask this question and to get like to get responses that are like more considered, I'd have to probably draw what I'm thinking of. So you guys know that you're Kanishurus, right? I can't. If any French person tries to correct my pronunciation, I'm sorry, but I can't pronounce it right. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, no, I didn't. See, the thing about this is that, you know, when you say that you're a connoisseur or something, usually it's like you eat the food, right? So I don't know if I should make my mascot a crab or like something that eats crabs, you know? Because the fanbase name kind of means like something, kind of means like the the person who enjoys to eat the crab. But that's like a bit of a big brain play. But I could go either way, honestly. I could go either way. I probably need to drop some little ideas. What you cooking? Mascot ideas. I think it's fun to have like a mascot. Like Botan from Hololive has the SSRBs, and I think those are really cute. And those are literally just bombs with like 4 legs. We can all be crabs together. We can all be crabs together. It would be good to see what ideas you come up with. Yeah, definitely. The art itself may not be good. However, the concepts will be seen. I'm already a Kenny. Yeah, we are the originals. We are from the start. But we must convert other people. You know, some people are further along in their journey of carcinization than others. Lobster. Yeah, lobsters and crabs. I mean, lobsters and crabs may look kind of similar, but they're actually pretty different. You know? It's like, if anything, they're not siblings so much more as they're like cousins. Lobster. Lobber. Lobster. Dang, the lobsters got their letters taken from them. That's so sad. This is so sad. Can we this is so sad. Can we have an F in the chat to pay respect? No way. But okay. I am not the best at drawing. But I have ideas and I will try to draw them out. I'll try my best to draw them out because it's like I have an idea very clearly in my head, but then somehow like my hands and my head don't want to cooperate with one another. It's like I can clearly envision what I want to do. It's just that my freaking hands won't do the right thing. Yeah, it's hard to like really put the ideas down and make it like clear, and not just make it clear, make it like how I thought of it in my mind. Imagine being able to picture things. Imagine imagining. That's a meta kind of question. Imagine imagining. Imagine. Truly one of the things of all time. Truly one of the things of all time. It is indeed a imaginary thing. Yeah. It just means that it's so great that it's a challenge to capture all of its greatness. Yeah, it's like you know when you look at the moon outside and it's really pretty, and then you try to take a photo of it using your phone, and then it just comes out like a little blob. Sometimes I feel like that's how drawing is like. Like you have this idea in your head and it looks so beautiful in your head, but then when you try to like capture it on paper, it just comes out like blobby. Let me make clear. Wait, guys. Let me be clear. Let me be clear with you. Let me be clear. I'm clear? Do I make myself clear? Do I make myself clear? This is so dumb. Do I make myself clear? Okay, that was my bad joke quota of the day. That was my one bad joke per day. It's Easter, so let's practice forgiveness, okay? It might not be the best joke, but let's practice forgiveness. I can be funny sometimes. I swear. No, this isn't the end. I swear that sometimes I can be funny too. Hold off the execution. This jester has promised until the next day. 24 hours, 24 whole hours of survival. Wow. What a kind lord. You know, my doctor told me that I have dementia. I don't remember asking. You know, my doctor told me that I have dementia. I don't remember asking. I guess even funnier. I guess even funnier that you said it again. When I went to look up, my doctor told me that I had dementia. I went to look it up on my browser, but I found that all the links were already purple. I don't remember asking. I do not remember asking. Yeah. Yes. It is indeed. It is indeed one of the universal experiences. Also, I tend to repeat myself just because, like, sometimes I get stuck on my train of thought and, like, I need to repeat it again to, like, keep the train moving. Like, to remember what I was gonna say because sometimes I get stuck. So, yeah. I promise I'm not a broken record. Well, maybe I am a broken record once in a while. It's like when you're asked a question in an interview and you have to stall for time and you say like, oh, that's actually a very good question. I have considered it very much over my course of study. It like gives you like the extra 5 seconds to think of like the real answer. Maybe I have dementia, but that's okay. That's okay. We will live through it. What were we talking about again? What were we talking about again? Whenever you get asked a question that you really have no idea how to respond to, you have to like act like you're confident, like act like you really know the answer when actually you really don't know the answer. But sometimes that malfunctions, and then I just say like, "Oh, I'm so glad that you asked that question," but then even with like the extra seconds of like stalling for time, I still haven't come up with a good answer to it. So I just like awkwardly sit in silence until I find something to say properly. It's so bad. It's so bad. Like normally I'm a yapper, but sometimes with some questions it really is hard to answer. Especially when I'm kind of not paying attention already. So I'm like, "Oh my gosh. I got caught out for not paying attention. I got caught lacking. I truly got caught lacking." That's such a good question. I may need to ponder it for a second. I feel like that's the kind of thing that you can say if you're a guy who has a beard, and then you can stroke your beard. Like, that is a good question. I may need to ponder it, and then like stroke your beard thoughtfully. Yeah, having ancient China had one thing right, and is that like having a beard makes you look smarter. Yeah, stroke the goatee. Yeah, like just stroke just stroke it to reshape the beard. Yeah, that's one thing that like ancient societies had, right? That like having long beards truly does make you look wiser. Or it just makes you look insane, like a wizard. Take out your glassless glasses and start thinking. For one second I thought you meant like take out a magnifying glass, and I'm like, well, even if I had a magnifying glass, it's just going to zoom in on my difficulties even more. That's not saving me. Also, welcome. I didn't see the little thingy that pops up that says first time chat. Welcome, hi. Glassless glasses and start thinking. Aren't those just fake glasses? Aren't those just like the fashion glasses? I mean, they're cool and all, but like, why bother if you don't have to? Because it's just going to slide down your face. Fake glasses. I always think of them as like some disguise object. Like, you know, the fake glasses and the mustache? Yeah, they'll never see me coming. Surely it's not suspicious at all that a girl has like a giant mustache and like huge glasses covering her face. Nobody's even going to recognize me. It's not suspicious at all. Trust. Yeah, may as well like go jester mode. And then hopefully the person who asked will be laughing too hard. Will be laughing too hard to like focus on the fact that like I dodged the question. Go, like the Minecraft villager, Yeah, that's a very smart person thing to do. I gotta practice doing my so that next time when I am stumped for a question, I too can do the in a intelligence way. Yes, I will practice in. I will practice in. Villager R responds, POV, you want to trade 5 breads for 3 emeralds. The 1,000-mile stare. What, like just suddenly look really traumatized in front of them so that they feel too bad to ask me? Like get the distraught look in my eyes. Get like the horrified look in my eyes. So that they're like, oh no, it's okay. Looking so far into the distance, lost in thought. Oh yeah, looking so far that I can see the future. That's true. That's true. That's real for that. The trauma eyes are the 0 centimeters there. Yeah, like the I am looking directly at it kind of stare. Like the stare when you're locked in. That's real. That's that's real. That's real. There's a little. I mean, you can tell a lot about someone by like the way that they look. That's why I don't. That's why like phone conversations are a little hard, because like you can't look at their eyes and like their face to like read their read their tone. You know, like sometimes you can. Sometimes when you say something really dumb, and then you see someone's eyes become like more disappointed, that's when you know that you really messed up. Hello, how are you? Hi, 3754-757. I'm doing good. I celebrated Easter. I celebrated Easter earlier today, and now I'm just hanging out celebrating Easter with you guys. Yeah. You know, for like people who have usernames that are just like random strings of numbers or random strings of letters, I always wonder, how do they log into their accounts? Like, how do you remember the exact string of numbers, especially like longer number strings? Like surely they have it in like their auto password fill. Because if it was me, there's no way I'm remembering like 9 or 10 numbers. Like the only 9 or 10 numbers I can remember are like my family's phone numbers. And even that's in my contact list, so I don't have to like really remember it. It's his phone number. I'm calling him. Oh my god, dogs? No way. Dogs? I can barely remember my own phone number. Half the time I need to check. I have to like make sure that I put it in right. That like, not that I'm forgetting it, but like sometimes I type in 2 of the digits in the wrong order. So I have to like recheck it again to make sure that I'm giving the right number. Hey, what are we talking about? Well, we're just talking about kind of a little bit of everything right now. I'm kind of coming down from a sugar high after eating a lot of Easter chocolate, so it may be a little bit random today, but we're here and we're having fun. Hello, bnuy. Hello, bnuy. Talking about dementia? Oh, that's weird. I don't remember talking about that one. Lamb stew. I love lamb stew. I think lamb is like a big thing, but it depends on like how people cook it. Like I know some people do roast lamb, some people do like lamb stew, some people do like more like a soup thing than a stew. But yeah, it's all good. It's all different but good. Lobotomy should help you to remember. I'm pretty sure that's the opposite of what a lobotomy is supposed to do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the point of a lobotomy. Yeah. Like if I still remember things after getting lobotomized, I think that like defeats the point. That defeats the whole purpose. The Easter chocolate is hitting hard right now. I love chocolate. It's a shame that like eating too much sugar causes you to have a sugar crash. But well, I guess you gotta write the sugar hyperness until it wears off. You gotta just let it rock. You gotta let it rock. Have you seen before and after lobotomy photos? They look so happy. I should get one. Yeah, the results speak for themselves. Oh well, the people who got lobotomies can't really speak for themselves anymore. But you know, in a figure of speech, I almost feel bad about joking so much about it. But like, thankfully, people don't get lobotomized anymore these days. So it's okay to joke about it, I think. Right? Hopefully nobody's getting lobotomized anymore. I can't believe that like in the past there were so many questionable like medical decisions. There's so many questionable medical decisions. Like, oh yeah, there's something wrong with you, you're having a cough. Here, let the leeches drink your blood. Let the leeches drink your blood, and then you will be healed of all your pain and ailment. I ain't ready for school though. The exams are closing in as we speak. Oh, exams are never a good time. Exams are never a good time, but it's okay. We just have to lock in. Simply lock in and do what needs to be done, and then it should all be good. Hopefully, it should all be Gucci. How are you, bnuy? Good. I'm doing good. Yeah. Happy Easter to all of you guys, by the way. I know I already said it at the start of the stream, but I hope that you guys have a good time. Even if you don't get to eat a bunch of Easter chocolate like I did, I hope your Easter is still good. Your leg feels numb, have to cut it. Me when I feel pins and needles in my legs after standing up, and it tingles a little bit, and then I go to the doctor and he immediately takes out the giant chainsaw. Me when I'm a little silly in 1900 and get my brain sucked out. Committed to the mental asylum for being too silly and whimsical. Too silly, whimsical, and joyous. They're intimidated. They're intimidated by my happiness. They had to lobotomize me to keep my power levels low. I think that honestly the best part of a lot of celebrations was the food and like the dessert. Cause there are foods that like sometimes are too troublesome to make for like every day, but when you make them for like a special occasion or a celebration, then it's alright. But you only get to eat it during the celebration, which is why it's special. Kinda like gingerbread man cookies. Like, I know that there are places that sell them all year round, but I'll only eat them during Christmas so that they keep being like special Christmas treats to me. Cause if I could eat them whenever I wanted to, I mean, if I ate them whenever I wanted to, even though I could, it would make them lose their specialness and they wouldn't be like Christmassy anymore. They would just be normal cookies. Gotta keep it special. Gotta keep it special. Gotta make sure that it stays unique. So that it's like if you had something special every day, it wouldn't feel special anymore. That makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, that makes sense. I think. I hope. I hope. But it is. It is pretty hard though to like keep things special, because sometimes it's like, oh, something is so nice that I could eat it every day. But then I know it's not good to eat it every day. Like my teeth would be crying out in pain if I ate those sweets every day. Like it's just not a good thing. It's just not a good thing. But the point of the Easter eggs and the point of like specially shaped things, or like things that are special, isn't just for the taste. It's for like the wrapping too. It's for the look. You know, it's special because it is the egg shape, not just because it's chocolate. Because you can get chocolate every day, but you can only get Easter chocolate around Easter. Yeah, I don't want to be a rapper. I want to be a pirate, and then replace my missing teeth with gold. You know? That would be that would look I don't even think it would look cool. I think that would just look weird. Especially since I don't look like a pirate. 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 I could be a pirate too. I could be a mouse inside a pie. Hi, nice meeting you. Hi, nice meeting you too. Hello, Rainy. Hello. I thought you were a sailor. I am. But sometimes if I want to get a little silly, we could do a little pirating. Sailing the high seas or something. Or something like that. Yeah. Okay. It's weird to be able to stay up so late. It's weird to be able to stay up so late, but then not really have anything to, like, do. Like, even if I stay up late, what am I gonna do? Are crabs good pirates? The best. The best. Source? Me. I'm the best. So obviously, I'm the best at everything I do. Easy game. Easy clap. Honestly, I don't really have much. I don't really have much to do. Like I could keep staying up. I could keep staying up. But like I'm not really in the mood to play any games right about now. Like I don't feel like playing any games right about now. Nor do I really have anything else to do. It's like I could play a game, but there's no game that I really want to play right now. And then for games that I want to start, a new one. For games that I want to start a new one, I prefer to start it when I'm like fully awake. Even in gacha, hey, that's not within my control, okay? That's not within my control. It's the fault of the RNG. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with me. I'm innocent when it comes to this. Did you do your daily raids in GBF? I did. I think I did my dailies. I keep forgetting what time reset happens at local. Keep forgetting what time reset happens at local. Yeah, I think they're all done. I think they're all done. And then the next unite and fight isn't in a while, so I usually just chill and like do the basic dailies and logins until it's time to unite and fight. Yeah. Sometimes playing these kinds of games is hard because I can't believe that I have to play against people with infinite time and infinitely better accounts than mine. It's next week. Wait, I thought it was the week after next. Wait, you mean the dark favorite? Wait, by light unite is it like light favorite or dark favorite? Like should I bring my light or my dark grit? I thought it was the week after next. Light favorite. Okay, that's fine. I built my light grit. I have Lucio gets his uncapped on like the 4th or the 4th or the 3rd for me. I don't know. But okay. All right then. Well, I have to grind Grand Blue, I guess. Back to the grinding mines. Crap, I just finished grinding with like the 10 times EXP bonus for the anniversary, and now I have to grind again. What happens when the grind ends? Well, that's when the grind starts. That's the vibe that I'm getting here. That's the vibe that I'm getting here. The grind never ends. Average gacha game player. The grind truly does never end. The life of a grinder. Dude, that sounds kind of wrong. Hey, that sounds kind of wrong. No, I'm not a grinder. I don't want to be a grinder. I don't want to be a grinder. No, I don't want to be a grinder. No. No. MMO is worse. Oh, MMO. Yeah, MMOs are really bad, but at the same time, MMOs are like, I don't know. There were a lot of quality of life things nowadays for like people to grind MMOs, so I guess it's not as bad as it used to be. It could always be worse. You could always be grinding in real life. You know, you could always be a grinder. You could always be a grinder. But I seriously thought it was the week after next. I thought that after because usually after anniversary it's like more or less calm, right? It's more or less like calm and chill. But well, no calm and chill for me, I guess. Well, I'll use the holiday. I'll use the holiday to grind. Is the UNF the skin? No, I have to grind it. No, wait, it's the new skin. It's the skin that got. No, I'm gonna have to grind it. I remember thinking it looked good. I'm going to have to grind. I'm going watch me do endurance. Watch me do endurance streams of just like pressing the freaking Grand Blue full auto button. Hi, bnuy. Hi. I will endurance stream of 24 hours of pressing 2 or 3 buttons. Attack. How fast can you click? How fast can you click 2 buttons challenge? I love bnuys. I do too. But I like crabs the most. Nothing against other animals, but I like sea animals. I like sea animals. I also have to randomly wonder how people found this stream. Wasn't my Twitch recommended? I'm pretty sure that's how a lot of people get here. Like the little algorithm thingy. Filters you to me? Yeah. Wouldn't that be just chatting just with additional steps? Yeah, just chatting with like an idle game running in the background. It's like one of those Reddit story times with like the Subway Surfer gameplay in the background. Yeah, except instead of Subway Surfer we have Granblue. I love I love all animals. I love all animals. They're all very cute. Except mosquitoes. Screw mosquitoes. They literally serve zero purpose. They literally serve zero purpose. Imagine not playing a bunch of different idle games in different tabs at a time. Summer is coming up again. It's time to revive the mosquito hate. My friend retweeted and random images made me get here. I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad that you are here too. It's kind of crazy how randomly you can like stumble across a streamer and then start watching them, and then maybe you might even like them. And I'm glad that you guys like me, or hopefully you guys like me. Hopefully, mosquito. They're literally the most useless animals ever. They only suck your blood, and then make you itch. And then after that, I don't know, go make some more of your disgusting species to cause more pain. Twitch algorithm is better than YouTube. I think YouTube algorithm is hard for streamers, right? Like, I barely get recommended streamers on YouTube, even though I'm sure that there are quite a few there. No, I don't like you. I'm just here to hate watch totally. Oh no, I'm so hurt by this. I'm so hurt by this information. Mosquitoes suck. Mosquitoes. They do suck. They do really suck. I hate mosquitoes when they get in my ears. They get in your ears? Oh, that's a new fear unlocked. Yuck. I don't even want to imagine that. Whenever they get anywhere in my radius, I just like immediately start moving around, so that hopefully they realize that I'm not a place to land on. I'm not a place to land on, and you cannot go in my eyes or my nose or my mouth. That is horrifying. That is really horrifying. Yeah, when you hear like the buzzing sound, I mean not just mosquitoes, but like any kind of fly, when it's like buzzing around in your ears, it's hard not to get annoyed. Eating spicy food and avoiding sweet. I hate spicy food though, and I love sweet. I hate spicy food. I'm really weak to it. I ate some Thai green curry, and then it was so bad that my entire face turned red. Like I had to drink a bunch of milk after that one, and like the green curry is supposedly supposed to be like a little bit more mild, cause like it's made to cater not to the actual Thai people who have like higher spice tolerance. It was made to cater to weaklings like me, and it was still too strong for me. OMG, your design is so cute. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I put all the things that I think are cute into it. The green curry, see, I like the concept of green curry, but it's just that every time I eat it, it's too spicy for me. But I feel like I could like the flavors if it was less spicy. Like, I really want to give it a chance, but like my throat and my tongue don't want me to give it a chance. The extra mild, extra diluted version. I have to find the extra mild version, just to make sure that like I'm not in pain afterward. Yeah. Oh no, most of the food here is like not all that spicy. On the milder side, actually. Like, spice isn't really a big thing in foods here. Well, I mean, spices, as in like herbs, are a thing. Like herbs and vegetables, obviously they're a thing, but like not spicy like chilies. You know, it's not like Thailand where they will just randomly add like chili peppers to whatever food that they cook. Apparently, UK diet. I mean, British food isn't all that bad. Fish and chips? No? Beans on toast is horrid though. Beans on toast is horrid. I don't even dislike beans itself, but like beans on toast is such an unappealing combination. Fish and chips is good. I like the coating. I like the batter of fish and chips. It's always good. But yeah, beans on toast, not the best invention. Not the best combination. Kinda hard actually. Kinda hard. Toast sandwich. That's the kind of thing that I would make when there's like barely any food inside the fridge. And then like we need to eat before going to grocery again. Oh yeah, time to eat a toast sandwich. That's just 3 slices of bread in between each other. Do you like your beans on if not toast? On their own? They're fine on their own too. It just makes the toast go all soggy and like gross. I'm not a big fan of them. I'm not a big fan of them. Beans on rice. Beans steal on rice is good, but like not baked bean. Baked beans don't really go with much of anything. Cute design, cat. Hi, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a cat. What are you a big fan of? What am I a big fan of? I have to think about this one. Ice cream. Ice cream. I'm a big fan of ice cream. Especially as we're going into the summer, like next month. Like, especially in like May and June, I have a feeling that I'll be eating a bunch of ice cream. Yeah. Sonic mac and cheese. What's wrong? What's wrong with you, babe? You've barely even eaten your limited edition Sonic Blue mac and cheese. Hello. But beans belong to English breakfast. Yeah, but like with eggs they're good. With like scrambled eggs they're good. But with toast, like on toast, they're just gross. It just ruins the texture of the toast. Like why bother the toast if you're gonna make it soggy again? The whole point is to make it crispy. I'll put up my sketchy. I'll put up my sketchy later. Well, by later I mean like when I wake up. It won't get soggy if you eat it fast. But then you'd have to eat it like an animal basically. To like make it not get soggy, you need to like just straight up be shoving it down your face hole. That's not realistic at all. I want to enjoy my breakfast and not eat it like a barbarian. Sketchy. Do your little seal flesh friends behind you have names? Okay, I have one in real life. And I'm not very creative, so I just call it the Sealy plushie. Like whenever I have to like rearrange like the plushies around my bed, I just call that one the silly one. You know, like silly. I'm not very creative, I have to admit. Yeah, it's like naming a dog, naming a cat. What can I say? If it works, it works. If it works, it works. Gotta keep it simple so we don't forget the names. Name it chat. No, what if it accidentally rolls off the bed? What if it accidentally rolls off the bed? You guys will be falling. You guys will fall down. I'm gonna like randomly turn to the steel plushie and be like, "Chat, is this real?" Actual mental unwellness. Actual mental problems. Do you wanna raid anyone? I don't see anyone in my following list on. Considering most streamers call your chat, you'll fit right in. Just randomly break the fourth wall. Like in real life, like just randomly turn to the seal and be like, "Chat, is this real? Is this real? Chat room. This can't be real, chat. This really can't be real. I can't believe it. I'm flabbergasted even." Okay, I'll read. Nina. Oh, she has like almost 1,000 viewers. We can't do that. We can't do that. She has almost. I don't have the full video. I have half of it. It's like missing the first part of it. You guys are cancer. That's a little mean. That's a little mean. I didn't know that the storage thing was off by default. Like that it saves things as unarchived by default. I'm sure the full vault will turn up somewhere. Can it please turn up in my inbox? Thank you. I do apologize for that because I really didn't realize it. I thought it was on by default, and then you have to turn it off. You have to turn it off to make it an archive. But like, I guess it was the other way around. Yeah, it's a weird thing to do. Why make the default one to be? Why make the default one to be having it off? That's weird. You walk sideways like a real crowd? No, I don't. I can't do that. Logistically, I wish I could, but I don't know how that would work going down the street. The possibility of getting isekai by a car would be very high. Oh yeah, gotta make sure that the that the Amazon servers aren't overloaded or something like that. Crowd walking? Hell yeah. Imagine though, like, imagine growing extra legs. Well, you'd have to buy a lot more shoes. But I guess that's good for the people who collect shoes, who buy shoes for the sake of like having a bunch of shoes, but they can only wear one pair at a time. So if they grew extra legs, I'm sure they'd be happy. I'm sure they'd be happy to get to show off more with your shoes. Like the sneakerheads, like the kind of people who collect rare sneakers. 8 whole clogs. That's like that's kind of funny to think about. You could get like ones with different patterns. Ah, Pure, thank you for the raid. Holy macaroni! I was about to read. Hi everyone, I'm Neru. I'm a crab, but today because it's Easter, I'm a bunny. Hi raiders. Hi. Well, I guess we are staying up late tonight after all. Whatever. That's fine. No, we're whatever. Let's stay up late. We can afford to. Just keep yapping. Hi, hello. Thank you very much for the read. I really appreciate it. Thank you. It's never unlucky timing. Every timing is a intentional timing. Well, that was a bit of yapping. But okay, so April 2nd is the patch drop for Rising. So we'll be playing Rising on the 2nd, definitely. Well, it depends on when the patch drops, like when maintenance is. Cause they've been like changing the maintenance times around for Grand Blue Rising. But we'll be definitely playing that because, you know, new patch, new mechanics. Hopefully the characters that I dislike get nerfed and the characters I like get buffed. Just chatting. What else do people do if not yapping? Yes, very true. I hope that you all had a good stream. Yes. Easter chicken better. Buns don't lay eggs. No, Easter chicken sounds weird, but like I guess you could buy like I guess Easter chicken sounds weird though. I've never heard of that ever in my life. How do I turn off automod? I can see that it's being held, but like I can't let it through. If there's Christmas KFC, then there's Easter chicken for sure. Oh yeah. Well, that's true, but it's kind of sad to like go and look for the eggs, like do egg hunts and all that stuff, and then also eat chickens on that day. It's kind of sad. Chicken Alfredo, Alfredo pasta. That's the good stuff. Just click the gear, manage moderation settings. Okay. Little. Oh, there's a lot of. Oh wait, there's a lot of different things to adjust in this tab. I'll probably get the time to look over it like off stream and then figure out exactly what I need to like mod out and what I can leave. And what I can like put out of automod, like what's safe to put out of automod and what I should keep on. Audio though. Audio is good. Yeah. It's very yummy. But sometimes they make audio with too much oil. Like just a sensible amount of oil is good enough. I don't need it to be like drenched. Okay. It just withholds message unless you add specific terms to block list. Oh, right. So, I see. Yeah, it has like different categories of like words to filter. So I gotta look through that one and then choose which categories need like stricter moderations. Crab Alfredo? I would want to join, but I think that's cannibalism. I would want to join, but hey, maybe you guys shouldn't be advertising that you're eating crab around the presence of a crab. That's a bit evil. That's a bit rude. I have feelings, so you know, that could have been my cousin you're eating. That could have been my cousin you're eating. You know, the seafood is good though. Seafood really is good. Can't wait for the next time I get an opportunity to eat seafood. Can't wait for it. Seafood? Oh, seafood. Like I like the seafood that's like less cooked. Like I think fried oyster and all that stuff, like fried oyster kinda just ruins all the goodness of an oyster. Oyster is best when it's like really fresh with like just lemon sauce on it. Oh, now I'm making myself hungry. Accidentally psyops myself. Yeah, sometimes people make fried oysters. But I think it's a bit of a waste of like nice oysters to just fry them up. It just tastes like fried things. What's your opinion on crabs? Delicious. I love oyster, but I'm highly allergic. Oh yeah, I know a ton of people have like really specific seafood allergies, and I always feel really bad for them because like seafood is good, and if you're allergic to one type of seafood, then you might likely have like bad reactions to a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, cannibalism. Hey, it's okay if I say it myself. I'm sure it's not too much of a crime if I say it myself. You can fry anything, including a stick of butter. A stick of butter? Well, technically yes if you coat it in enough batter, but I don't see how it's enjoyable to eat just straight butter. I can't see the enjoyment. I can't see the enjoyment. Yeah. Yes. I don't know. A lot of things like they don't necessarily taste better just cuz they got fried. Like fried Oreos are a thing too. A lot of food, a lot of the fair food just seems like to be fried for the sake of saying that it's fried. I don't think it really tastes that much better. And like I tried fried ice cream before. It used to be a trend, so I tried it. It wasn't really that good. For the price I paid, it was definitely overpriced. Okay, it's 1 a.m. Gotta get ready for bed. I wish you a fun rest of the stream. Oh, good night. Have a good day. Have a good night. Yeah. Fried butter will put you in the hospital. Well, maybe not if you just eat like just a little bit. Maybe if you just eat like just a little bit, it might be fine. You know, like yeah, I guess it's okay to eat unhealthy things once in a while as long as you don't eat them all the time. Just once in a while shouldn't be like too bad for you. Oh, street food in different countries is always different. I don't know, I see some street food videos and it looks really unhygienic. Like, I would not eat there. I'm scared of getting food poisoning from the stuff that I see in there. It doesn't like It doesn't look clean at all. Like I see the dishes and such, and I see, oh, why is there dirt on there? I want to try. I feel like, okay, I feel like avocado things are like really overpriced just because of the hype around avocados. You know, like the memes about avocado toast are unironically pretty true in that it is like really expensive compared to like regular toast or like toast with other things on it. For some reason, it just like the price of avocado stuff is really high, and it seems pretty luxurious. In some countries, people literally eat rocks. How do you eat rock? Like how does that work? How does that work? I feel like that can't be good for digestion. Like how are you, okay, how is it getting into you and how is it gonna come out? Oh, yikes. You boil rocks for the minerals and drink the soup. I mean, that's not as bad as what I thought. What I thought you were saying. That's not as bad as what I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, I mean, technically rocks do have like some salts in them, so I guess that it will work, especially if they prepare it carefully. If they prepare it carefully, then maybe it's fine. But just make sure that no like pebbles, no little pebbles slip into the soup. Yeah, I guess rocks are. I guess it's because rocks are like salty. I don't know. I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna try to lick rocks myself to find that one out. I'm not gonna do that myself though. Eating rocks that have been other people's mouth. Ew. Ew. Some animals actually do eat rocks so that the rocks can stay in their belly to help grind up other food. Well, yeah, but they have like, but their bodies are meant for that. Their bodies are like built for that. Humans are decidedly not. Humans are decidedly not built for this. Yeah, birds can. Birds are pretty interesting, considering how small they are, and yet like a lot of the crazy things that birds can do. But it's okay. I have no desire. I have no desire to become a bird and eat rocks. I'm fine with anything, but I'm fine with any like actual food. But come on, rocks. Are you the don't push it too far. Don't push it too far. Humans would have looked so cool if we had tails. Oh yeah, that would probably help with people's balance too. Like the tail acting as a counterweight. So I'll be less likely to trip. So that is indeed a good point. Well, maybe in the future, maybe like 20,000 years in the future, we'll have evolved to the point where we have a tail. Who knows what the future holds? She's not ready yet. I don't think I'll ever be ready to become a bird. I don't think I can ever be ready to become a bird. I mean, we literally have a tailbone. Yeah, you're right. You have a point. We were built for this. I guess that we used to have a tail, didn't we? Like humans, like we came from monkey. So we can go back to monkey. We can go back to monkey too. It's just it's reject modernity. Return to monkey. Yeah. The tail fell off. Well, what are we supposed to do? Glue it back on? Should I glue it back on? Is that what we're supposed to do? I think that yeah, like eventually people will evolve to do things. But like I guess that it really just depends on like why would someone need that, you know? Like why would someone need a tail, or why would someone like need the ability to eat rocks? So I guess if something happens in the future that makes humans need to eat rocks in order to survive properly, then the people who are good at eating rocks will survive. And then that's how evolution starts, baby. The chicken used to be a T-Rex. Yeah. Well, we have dino chicken nuggies now. So, you know, in the all these years later, we still have a trace of the old self. The T-Rex became chicken, which became T-Rex nuggies. The cycle of life. The cycle of life for real. I mean, that's how it goes, right? Like, a lot of animals are pretty different. Like dogs are like feral and wolves. But then now look at like all the cute little dogs we have around that look like the least threatening ever. The cat has not evolved because it was already perfect. Yeah, that's true. I am indeed already perfect. There's no improvement that needs to be made. I am perfect the way that I am. Thank you for acknowledging that. Thank you for acknowledging that. But I mean the crowd, the fact that like crowds have stayed around for so long shows you that like we're doing something right. Must be doing something right. That like they haven't changed much overall these years. You know? If it works, why change it? We have horseshoe crabs farmed for their blood for medical purposes. Well yeah, at least they're useful. At least they're useful for helping people out. I mean, there are a lot of different what's the word for it? There are a lot of different like ways that animals can help out. So it's good that like at least I'm the number one mosquito hater. At least it's not at least they serve a purpose. I like mosquitoes. Your blood is blue and you're blue. Please do not harvest my blood. I do not wish for my blood to be harvested. I do not wish for my blood to be harvested. You know, I don't want that. Well, at least not for free. I mean, if I get offered to donate my blood, then I might consider it. I might consider it, but not just randomly taking my blood, you know? Mosquitoes, I mean, they deserve it. They have committed too many sins against the population. They need to go away. They have already done too much. Crab blood merch, like a vow of blood. I don't think I could ship that out without getting got by the security checkpoints. Like the people who inspect the packages, you're gonna find that. You're gonna find that suspicious looking red liquid. Giving blood really. Oh no, you have to make sure that you only give it to like people with a license. Don't just give your blood to anyone who has like the needle and syringe. Ain't gonna catch me lacking. Oh yeah. No, but people are insane. People can do the evil magic things on like whatever. Supposedly, like people can do the evil magic things with like just a strand of your hair. And that's why you gotta not offend anyone, because you never know when they'll like do that kind of thing to you. It's scary. It's scary. Like imagine you piss off someone so bad that like they devote so much of your like energy and life to making sure that you go down. I need to go bald. What if they take like your leg hair or something while you're sleeping? You're not safe. You have to like get that like full body hair removal cream. Just to make sure that you're not like caught lacking. You know, if you're truly committed to it, then you do what needs to be done. Pretty much most Twitter users are weird. Who cares about them? Twitter users are very strange. I don't know. Sometimes I see things on Twitter that make me think like, are these people even real? Like these people definitely can't be real. They have to be trolling. There's no way that someone could actually legitimately have this kind of opinion. Evening. Hi, good evening. And they can steal it while you're sleeping. Yeah, I mean it's not that hard. But if they can break into your house, I think you have bigger problems than like voodoo magic. I think you need to change your locks. Yeah, because like I don't think if they can get into your house, I don't think they need evil magic to hurt you. They can already just do that directly. But well, it's okay. Just don't make any enemies, and then that won't be a problem. Just don't make any enemies, and then that shouldn't be a problem to you. You know, be like that. Be like that guy. I forgot who said it, but like the guy who was like, "I have no enemies." Just be like him. Twitter is great though. Speaking of which, recent VTuber Twitter. Hold on, I have to squint my eyes to read all that. Oh yeah, it's the one where people are posting your full body models. Yeah. There's a lot of like random trends that start up, and like trends that like go around once in a while, and then like get circulated back every like 3 or 4 months. I guess that's how trends go, right? Like it's like cycles. Like it becomes popular, and then suddenly it's unpopular again, and then it becomes popular. It's just a trend where like people put their full body images onto. Sometimes like the most random trends start, and then like a bunch of people. Well, I guess that's the definition of a trend, anyways. That trend doesn't really need to make sense to be a trend. You know, like it's just popular because sometimes it's popular just because it is. And then like the more people do it, the more popular it becomes. So it perpetuates itself. Like it keeps sustaining itself. Cause like Ian's site just got Booba as trending again. Booba has been trending every month. This is nothing new. Booba trends every month for varied reasons. It's been trending. I don't know why, but like somehow was Booba a thing before VTubers? I feel like it became a lot more popular with like Hololive and one. Was Booba like a phrase before VTubers, or was it like made by VTubers? It seems like a very VTuber thing to me. I'm complaining, I just like looking. Okay, you're real for that. I see no problem in that. You're real for that. Yeah, it was before VTubers. I don't know, I feel like whenever I see it, it's always like in the context of VTubers. Like whenever I see like whenever I see a post with like booba in it, it's either like the word booba in it, it's either like made by a VTuber or like about VTubers. Hi, Bunny. Hi, hello. Yeah, I only started seeing it used when like VTubers became a thing. That's why it's weird to me. And then I guess it got popular outside of VTubers too. Like eventually it started becoming so popular that people use it outside too. But that's like I don't know, maybe it just got popular because people on Twitter kept using it, and then like a lot of VTuber enjoyers are on Twitter a lot. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird how like some random words can become internet slang. Like the most random people make the most random things into like a slang or shorten it to make a new word. But the thing is that booba and boobs are the same amount of words, are the same amount of letters, are they not? So what's the point of saying like booba and not boobs? It's the same thing either. Hi Narujan, happy Easter! Hi Mew! Hi! Happy Easter to you too. Hope that you had a good one. Hope that you got to eat good food and eat good chocolate. It was a Pepe reaction. Why am I not surprised that it was a Pepe reaction? It was the one with like the eyes popping out saying booba. Yeah. That's true. Happy Easter, yeah, happy Easter. Yeah, the one where it's like the eyes are like freaking dangling out. Yeah, it does give an unga bunga vibe. It's like I it feels more casual to say booba than boobs. But I wouldn't say either. Both of them feel like the kind of slang that you can only say on like online. And if you ever say it in real life, you're going to like people are actually going to like do the eyes popping out reaction at you if you say booba in real life. Like I think it's a bit too weird. It had a huge peak in February 2005. That's crazy. Maybe it's just a Google error. I don't know why anyone would be using booba in 2005. Chesticles. That's the most horrific term I've ever heard. That's like the opposite of like sexy or whatever its boobs are supposed to convey. That's the opposite of sexy. That's like that's the diametrical opposite of sexy. I love Neru's massive boobas. You might want to go to an optometrist for that one. You might want to go to an optometrist. You know, just to get the good old eyes checked out a little. I see. You know, like that. You know that reaction image as like I see with like a blinded, with like a guy with like a blindfold. Was it like I see with like a Gojo reaction image or something? real icy energy. Boob eyes. Boob. No, it's all these terms are just kind of curse. Like you gotta really be careful not to let these words sneak out into your daily life conversations. Because if you start saying that kind of stuff in your daily life, you're gonna be in trouble. You gotta make extra sure to keep it in the containment zone. You gotta hide your power levels. You gotta hide your power levels. I say pog in daily life conversation. Well, I mean, it depends on who you're talking to. If you're like talking to people who also know what pog is, then I guess it's not cringe. But if you're talking to people who don't know about it, then it would be weird to say that. How are your honga bedongas today, madam? Wow. Imagine greeting someone with that. Very strong energy. You might also get a restraining order, but very strong energy nonetheless. Very strong and powerful. Powerful in a bad way, I'm pretty sure. I don't think this is powerful in a good way. Don't hate the cringe, hate the part of you that cringes. Oh, that's deep. That one is deep. I will not kill the part of me that is cringe. I will kill the part of me that cringes. Yeah. That's a deep quote. That's a surprisingly deep quote to come out of Twitch chat. I have school today and it's 3:30 and I have an alarm at 7, but this stream is more important. No, it's not. I'll be ending the stream soon anyway, so you should probably get to bed. Because trust me, you do not want to be doing school with like, I don't know, if you sleep like less than 2 hours, I think 2 hours is the absolute minimum that you can get without like feeling like you're actually going to die inside of the classroom. So probably you should probably sleep like right now, and then like wake up for school tomorrow on time. Don't want to miss the bus. But yeah, don't stay up too late. Don't stay up too late, guys. I can stay up late because I don't have school tomorrow, today, whatever. I don't have school. But for those of you who do, you should make sure that you don't miss anything. Getting 1 or 2 hours of sleep is like the opposite of healthy. Like you should probably do something about that. I didn't want to skip on fun computer times. Nah, nothing is worth more than like getting enough sleep for the day ahead. Cause functioning with like 2 or 3 hours of sleep is actually hellish. It's hellish. Like, if you don't have enough sleep, then you just won't feel good for the rest of the day. I don't think. Expecting good health from Twitch chat. I will convince you to have good health. I will implore of you to have good health. Please have good health. Yeah, getting more sleep is important because that's when your body repairs itself. That's when your body repairs itself from all the difficulties in the day. I think. I implore you to have good health to an area. My health is good. My health is pretty good. I don't have problems at all. I get enough sleep. I get sleep at inconsistent times, but I get enough sleep. Yeah. And I think now is about the right time for me to go to sleep. About the right time. I was a med student, I'm aware, and have poor handwriting. The doctors are never beating the allegations. Doctors are never beating the allegations about having crappy ass handwriting. Actually, I have never seen a doctor with like good handwriting. Everyone's always writing cursive and shorthand. Yeah. Okay. Rate time. Oh, still no one who I follow is online. I get another. don't know who I follow is online, which is strange because usually around this time I thought that people would be, but maybe I'm wrong. Good night, Neru Russell. Thanks for another great yapping session. 3.5 hour yapping session. We're really in it. We're really in it. Okay, chat room. Anyone that you guys want to suggest who's still on? Who's still online? Thanks for streaming. I look forward to catching many more of your streams. No problem. I look forward to seeing you around. Yep, schedule when I wake up. You know who you should read? Nerukanimiya. I think they're pretty neat. Wow, no way. I never would have guessed. Love the thanks for the fun stream. Yappin'. The yappening. What's yappin'? I'll read. I can't read Lily. Be realistic, chat room. Be realistic. Be realistic. And make your decision quickly because I really want to bid. I really want to go to bed. Come on. Let me type in the names. Hold on. Let me type in the names. Wait a minute. Let me type in the names. Hold on, let me review it. Let's see. Am I typing in the name wrong? It's not coming. Loli. Hold on, I think I'm typing this in wrong. Is it? Okay, I'll read now. Alright. I'll start the read thingy now.